The storm is over, but the recovery efforts have just begun. The Tennessee Department of Transportation wants everyone to stay off the roads while crews work to treat them. Let's go ahead and take a look outside using our quad network and some TDOT cameras across the Memphis metro. Here's a look at I-55 at Rasco Road, Goodman Road at Getwell Road, I-55 at Highway 304, and Highway 78 and Highway 305. What you can see is there is at least one passing lane in each direction on all four of these major interstates and roads. But again, those roads are still packed with snow and ice, and it is extremely dangerous to be outside and on them. We have been following road conditions all morning long, and this midday, we want to catch up with David Kenny with MDOT in Mississippi with a look at what they're seeing there. David, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
David, give us a big picture. What are the roads looking like right now in Mississippi?
Well, all our interstates and four-lane highways are open, but as you said, there is still some ice packed on the roadway in some places. We do have a good amount of travel lanes on the right lane, which is good. We're still asking people at this time to emergency travel only just because of those dangerous conditions. Just because the roadways are open doesn't necessarily mean it's safe for everyone to travel. Also, our crews are out doing whatever they can to get rid of the ice and remove it from the roadways, and also go out and slag and salt so we can provide traction and hopefully melt away some of this ice. But we're just asking people to stay home at this time if possible and keep our roadways open.
Mm-hmm. David, you know, Mississippi is dealing with something pretty unique that Shelby County or the Memphis area is not dealing with right now, and that's major power outages. We know thousands of Mississippians have been without power now for 24 plus hours. Has that affected the treatment plan when it comes to your crews?
Well, most of our maintenance offices do have power, or they have generators, so they've been able to keep on the power. But it is hard on our crews. A lot of them are going to homes that don't have power. Hopefully they have heat, and they have to leave their families and get out in the cold again to help clear these roadways. But that's another thing, is the safety of our workers is paramount. Many of them are clearing trees off of roadways, some of them entangled in power lines. So we just want them to be safe while they're out there working. There's also a concern that there still could be some trees that fall under the weight of this ice. So we're just being very cautious and careful how we perform our work, but our crews are still responding to those trouble areas.
I'm glad that they are able to still respond. David, there are some families that are having to make some tough decisions to either stay in their homes and tough it out in the cold with no heat and no power, or to try to get in the car and get someplace where they can get some heat and some relief. As an expert and a leader, what is your advice to those families who are struggling to make that decision?
Right. And we understand this is exceptionally historic and extreme weather event that we just went through. And I know it's going to be difficult for some families to make that decision. And some people are going to have to get out there and drive on our roadways. If they do, we just ask them, you know, take it slow. There's no need to rush. Realize that your braking distance is greatly reduced when driving on this ice that is over a great portion of North Mississippi at this time. Avoid distractions, put the cell phone down, don't text and drive. Keep your eyes on the road. Allow enough space between your vehicle and other vehicles, especially if you see our crews out there working. Give them space to do this important work to get our roadways back in condition where everybody will be safe to drive.
David Kenny with MDOT, thank you so much for your time and for your expertise. We really appreciate it. Tell your crews we said thank you as well. ABC 24's Desmond Nugent is still in the thick of it in downtown Oxford, where some families have been without power for now more than a day. Desmond, any updates on your end?
Not right now at this particular time, but what I will say, Yvonne, is that we were able to see about 4 to 7 utility companies here in the downtown Oxford area, just kind of surveying the area, trying to figure out, I guess, where the need is most greatest. And so that happened about 15 minutes or so ago. But the one thing that David Kenny with MDOT was talking about or elaborating was about road conditions. I actually want to show you exactly why it's still very dangerous out here. We're here near Jackson Avenue and 9th Street, where you can see that this particular street is blocked off. It's not just because it isn't safe to drive, because it's very dangerous to drive on, but you see all that solid ice? That's going to be very much of an issue because there's a hill down on the opposite end. And then also, if you don't mind zooming to that particular tree branch, all these trees are down. That's kind of the scene throughout the Lafayette County area, and officials are asking again, just like David Kenny with MDOT said, please, if you don't have to drive, please don't get out and drive in this particular weather. And that ice accumulation is, again, another reason why there's been a lot of outages here. There's still thousands of people without power, including myself and photographer Devin Wood, when it comes to being able to stay warm. We're trying our best to do that, but again, if you don't have to get out, please stay indoors because that's a safer place that you can be. For now, I'm live in downtown Oxford, Mississippi. Desmond Nugent, ABC 24 News.
Desmond and Devin, thank you so much for the coverage. We appreciate the updates, and thank you for being our eyes and ears on the ground. Here at ABC 24, we are committed to keeping you up to date with news, your forecast, and traffic alerts, especially during this pivotal time. You can scan our QR code on your screen right now to download the 24 Plus app. 24 Plus is available for free on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. Let's take a look outside using our camera near Elvis Presley Boulevard in Whitehaven. As you can tell, some cars are trying to make it there, but it looks like a few cars may also be stalled out. Please, please be careful if you have to get out. We'll be right back with more news after this.